Luka never requested a trade.
That's the craziest part. That's the craziest part. And that's what pisses me off about this whole shit. Like, why the fuck? Like, what were y'all thinking?
Man, you stupid. Damn, bitch. Whoa, I'ma say it again. This a chapter of life full of end. In the chat with your mates, go down with your friend.
Yeah, what's up with y'all, man? And the Let's Gang, I'm back with another reaction for the gang, for the guys, just bro. We gonna be reacting to the craziest trade in NBA history. Now, if y'all been living under a rock or y'all don't follow hoops, bro, this is the craziest trade of all time. Nigga, Luka Doncic just got traded from the Mavs to the Lakers, and AD got traded from the Lakers to the Mavs. This has gotta be crazier than the KD trade. I'm just saying, bro. But right before we get into this vid, I want to thank y'all so much for all the love and support y'all been giving me, man. We are at a goal to hit 1,000 subs, and I know we can with the help of y'all. So just keep supporting. It means a lot, bro. And if you want to be a part of the NLS gang, all you gotta do is like this video, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notifications on, and you officially part of the gang. And as soon as you do that, I'll shout you out in the next video. Let's hop right into this, man. All the love is much appreciated, man. And I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all, bro. Yeah, y'all see that? This is why I said this is the craziest trade ever.
There are many things that can stop the entire NBA world in its tracks at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season?
Bro.
What, did Michael Jordan come back out of...
I don't mean to stop this early though, but this is how you know this shit is crazy, bro. Niggas was asking if Shams got hacked. Yeah.
Retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God. We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis.
Oh my goodness,
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting.
Seriously, not dead ass, bro.
Saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it. But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was unfortunately very real, and the Mavericks are in fact out of their minds. The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up.
That's only because Mark Cuban is not the owner, really. He's only partial owner, so he don't pull the strings anymore. That's the only reason why. But this has got to be the dumbest. This has got to be one of the dumbest trades ever. You trade your franchise player, Luka Doncic, though, 5-time All-First NBA. I mean, All-NBA first team.
Same player who was responsible for a third of the organization's finals appearances.
Yes.
The same player who, by the grace of God, miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago.
Literally, yes.
Is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history.
This is one of the dumbest trades in NBA history.
Now that we've had about a day to digest the Luka AD trade, by now the reality of the situation should be setting in.
This is actually real, though.
A trade so insane that fans are now theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. A deal so heinous that
that's how really it is, though.
Think you're doing it
that's
for
how
clout.
Crazy this shit is.
That is how crazy this trade is.
Yes, literally,
There's about
yes.
a dozen reasons why this is legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it, this deal materialized.
Nigga said Lakers GM LeBron James.
In the shadows? What is this? The Illuminati? What?
You know what's crazy about this trade? They didn't tell anybody. This shit happened like, bro, late at night. I was in the club, gang. I was literally in the club with my friends, chilling, vibing for her birthday and all that. Then I get the messages on my phone. Like, when I tell you, I completely, like, ignored everybody, gang. I ignored everybody. People would come and try and talk to me. I said, fuck no. I called my mans in the club. It was like, are you seeing this?
What do you mean in the shadows? And turns out this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down. Because the next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade.
That's the craziest part. That's the craziest part.
Of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a
like, what were y'all thinking? What were y'all thinking?
There wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands.
Yes.
Happened.
Just random.
Which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping shopping him. No
Bro,
bidding wars, no asking around
what?
and assessing other offers. They just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine
Only
the
LA
haul
though.
Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months? Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise, the players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing
Deadass.
business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is
Like
worth
what?
2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap, if Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders,
Bro.
a second-rounder, and a swap,
Bro.
if an aging Paul George
Bro.
is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round
Bro.
picks, and 2 pick swaps, can
Are you
you
seeing
imagine
this?
what a prime Luka
Are you
Doncic would
seeing
have
this right
fetched
now?
to the right team? Oh wait, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note. It makes no
Like,
sense.
And that's what pisses me off about this whole shit. Like, why the fuck? Like, what were y'all thinking? And they only talked to LA. They didn't talk to anybody else. Only LA. In a snap of a finger. They ain't about to talk to Luka. They didn't say, hey, what's going on, da da da. And he's probably gonna talk in this video. They were probably they mentioned that they were concerned about his conditioning and all that. I'm like, this nigga done averaged 39-9, bro, in the finals, bro. You're talking about, alright, bro, y'all niggas about to piss me off, bro.
And that brings up reason number 4. The Mavericks were just in the finals last year.
Literally.
We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar
Like
after
Luka
being just 3
Doncic?
games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable because reason number 5
Like,
is
what?
Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade
Like a
Luka
top 5
Doncic.
guard in this league,
If you
Luka
were to rank
Doncic.
players in the
Top 5
NBA
guard in
on
this
trade
league.
value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there, Luka is probably 3rd or 4th on that list.
Yeah.
The only 2 players definitively
Right
ahead
there.
of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap
Like,
your head around the
come
deal
on, bro.
a team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis.
Bro,
Here's a hint,
like-
there isn't one, because they would never trade them
Come
away.
on.
The deal doesn't
He's above an
exist.
NBA champion,
Tim McMahon
Giannis.
of ESPN reported that Dallas had 2 major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer. And the
Yep.
second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds. For
Like,
fuck's
what,
sake,
like,
Zion
dead ass, that's what I'm
beat him
saying.
Into load management,
Like,
and he has spent the last
bro,
6 seasons
oh
in and
my
out of
God,
rehab,
I'm about to get
and the
so
Pelicans
mad.
are
I'm about to
still
get so
sticking
mad.
behind. Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. Wish him the best. But you get the point. We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy and the opportunity presents
Bro,
itself.
this is why
But
this
for
doesn't
a
make any
franchise
sense.
to pull the trigger and get rid of a megastar in his prime because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's
Like, when I say this doesn't make any sense, this has got me fucked up, and I've been waiting just to talk about this. This has me so fucked up. This doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, at this point, and I'm a Kyrie guy, and I hate that Kyrie's in the middle of some bullshit. Kyrie's always in some shit! I'm sorry, I lost character. I got that character. But, bro, like, this doesn't make any sense. We're talking Luka Doncic. 7777 Luka Doncic. I'm fucking spitting because I'm so fucking pissed, bro.
no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware.
Yeah.
In our team's
Yeah.
entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual
Yeah.
third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years.
Every 20,
What
yeah.
does the lackluster history of my team have to do with this trade? Well, because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent.
Yes, because they
in
had
their
Dirk.
franchise's history,
They had Dirk.
They've only had 2 of them.
So it doesn't make
Dirk
any sense
Nowitzki and
losing Luka.
Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the
This shit's
heaviest
making me
and
mad,
most
bro, watching
challenging
this. This is making me
championship
so
of
mad
our
right now.
lifetime. And the second one, they traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6
Bro,
and a
this
half
is making me
seasons
so
of
fucking
fantasy
mad,
career.
bro.
And as every
So
fan
fucking
of a
mad, bro.
major market team knows all too well,
Like Max
better
Christie?
talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent. They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like Luka and you lock that man in and throw away the
Forever
key.
and give him everything.
It could be
Give him
a
everything, bro.
player of Luka's caliber.
I'm getting so
puts
mad.
on
I'm
the
sorry,
Mavericks
y'all.
jersey. And
I'm
the
getting
team
mad.
traded him away because he was mildly out of shape.
Like, you couldn't talk to the nigga.
This is coming from
The fuck are we talking? What is we doing?
18 years left before I
What is we doing?
Which brings us to their second concern.
Fuck.
According to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league.
Why not?
Third best player in the world,
Oh my
who gets
gosh,
better in the
bro.
playoffs, is a perennial MVP candidate
Oh my
who's
gosh.
hitting his prime, isn't worth paying.
And watch him now go super insane. Yo, this season, he might not go crazy. Depends on what he on. But guarantee this next season, he's going to go he's going to have an MVP season next year. That's all I'm saying.
Then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade, an oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season. But superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world
This is
has being
insane,
cheap ever
bro.
won a team a title? It just seems completely
I don't think we've ever
counterintuitive
seen
to
a
what
team
they're trying
ever do
to
this.
accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team, which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team.
Hey, I don't know about that.
Because Luka
It is-
and LeBron
Luka is
essentially
great,
do
but
the same exact thing.
that's-
Oversized on
like, that's still not Glorious King. Chill.
Scoring abilities.
Chill.
In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better.
And
so that
more.
means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with
And
him
he's
getting
younger.
neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons
Dead ass,
on
though.
one team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim.
Yeah, it's
So
probably getting
with the
slim,
option
yeah.
of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron to carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they
Literally.
couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough. Which makes me think this move was the first step into the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
As
definitely.
we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or two, and the
Yeah.
Lakers
I'll be honest though, I think this is probably one of the smartest moves LA has finally done, because LA has been the dumbest fucks when it comes to the front office. On my soul, bro.
needed a new face for their franchise, and they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did
Never.
I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka.
I thought it would be
Doncic
Steph
in
Curry
the
first,
Lakers
in my
jersey.
opinion.
All in all, it seems like the Mavericks
I'm just
won this
saying.
trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out, and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist.
Yeah,
With
they
AD,
really
the
just
Mavericks
did, though.
lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula.
Real
But the
good.
Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in
Yeah,
20 years,
I ain't gonna
fans
lie.
will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
I'm still fucking pissed. I'm still pissed! Fuck!
Whoa. Yeah. What? Straight out the mud like your boy's a G. Now I get racks every day of the week.